The Wrestling Fray. The Fray 5 with Jay Brown.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jay Brown. Welcome to another Fray 5. Now, today's topic is going to be the 5 horrendous WWE video game characters of all time. We're talking about as far as look. Now, we're only doing, I would say, SmackDown versus Raw up until WWE 2K19 because we all know how terrible WWE 2K20 was, and we know everything pretty much before SmackDown versus Raw. You know, that wouldn't be fair to judge that because of the technological curve at the time. So, this is how we're doing it.
I want to give a big shout out to Samuel Clark and the wrestling community group on Facebook for inspiring this list.
With that being said, let's start with number 5. Anybody who is anybody, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you are very familiar with the build of Randy Macho Man Savage. And this was not it. Whoever developed this character, you know, we know how the Macho Man looks. And that looked like somebody in a Macho Man outfit that they just decided to play in the game. Now, that's not the worst on this list, but it's still pretty bad. But let's go with number 4. As you see, we're already on number 4, and you see the ongoing trend that WWE 2K17 had, making these legends look like the way they don't look. Now, this isn't the worst interpretation of the Ultimate Warrior, but he looks like he has on an 80s rock star's wig. Like, again, with the definition, it just does not look natural at all. Anyway, number 3. Look, Lana is beautiful. And the fact that they made her character look like a walking mannequin, it was so bad even CJ Perry had something to say about it. Okay, I know Summer Rae didn't really get all the respect in the world, but they ain't do her any justice with the way this video game character looked. I mean, for me to not be so derogatory, looks like a walking sex doll. That's how fake it looks. And I don't know. I guess they did the best they could, but it was not good animation at all. Before we get to number 1, we have a bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE 2K17 strikes again. Now, when you look at the Charlotte character in this game, it's not bad looking at all. However, this looks like what she would look 10 years younger. What I mean by is in the face, shoulders are kind of wide, and without sounding too derogatory, nowhere near the hardware she has in the front. I don't know how else to say that, but that did not look like Charlotte Flair. Alright, and number 1. WWE 12. You had one job. Not only does that not really look like Booker T, that was nowhere near his complexion. I mean, did you really think he was going to pass that off as the 5-time WCW champion? Really? And he looked better in previous games. Now, WWE 13, I guess they thought the complexion was the only issue, so they corrected that. But had it not been near perfected, years earlier by another game from another company, then maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So ladies and gentlemen, the point of this list was basically to point out, as bad as 2K20 may have been, we've seen some pretty bad in the past. Granted, it's probably not the entire game, but it's bad regardless of how good the systems get for the company, or the technology company, that actually makes the games, the platforms. It's still their job to make these characters look as realistic as possible. Make sure there's no glitches in the game. And glitches, that's probably another video I would do eventually, but what I'm trying to say is it's going to be bad. Some are going to be bad. To this day, I don't think I've seen one game with all the characters perfect. No, don't quote me on that. Like, subscribe, comment, share, anything. Thank y'all for the support. Have a nice day.